Chillers, welcome back. It is the Critic Court. I am Toke, and yes, I am here to do my anime corner. What's up, my people? You already know, Jujutsu. We back at it, episode 3. Um, I don't know, I felt like this episode was pretty quick. Uh, you know, it was a lot that, happened just a little bit, but not too much. I think the very next episode is gonna be way more exciting. This one was pretty bland, I would say. Because at the end of episode 2 they showed you know Rico nanny, her maid or whatever, Korea, or was it Kuroi? I don't know how I pronounce it fully, but yeah, she got snatched up, and they obviously had to go get her and shit. But they didn't show none of that really, bro. I'm tired of them like simulating these minor. I know they're minor battles, so they feel like there's no need to waste their time showing all that, getting in detail of that, which is good, yes. But damn, I really want to see, you know, Gojo and Seto strap for real, for real. Um, but hey, save the heaters for the rest of the season, because it's only gonna get better. Like this shit. They're only at episode 3, so yeah, this is gonna get fire for sure. Once we get into the midst of it, for sure, for sure. But yeah. So they get her back with the quickness. Then they Gojo and Seto, they make the last remaining days of Rikio fucking days on Earth, enjoyable. They take her to the beach, take her to get some food, good food, shit like that, just enjoy her life for a little bit before she gets sacrificed and shit. So, I thought that was pretty dope. That was pretty nice of them. But they had to get to business, so they escorted her. After all that, they escorted her to Jujutsu High. They got inside the barriers, and what's the name? Seto, before they left, you know, because they was gonna leave right after the beach day, but Gojo wanted to do another day, going to get some food and enjoying shit. Seto was, made a point to him like, you overexerted yourself, man. I could tell your ass ain't been to sleep. You use too much of that technique. You sure we don't need to go back to Jitsu High right at this moment? He's like, nah, we good, Gojo. Uh, Plus, the bounty was called off, so he really thought they was Gucci, but nah, nah. Fushiguro, that boy Fushiguro caught him slipping right outside the gates. Caught him slipping. First, he stabbed this man with his blade or with a sword. Caught him slipping with that. Cause like I said, Gojo, he ain't on his P's and Q's. He didn't use so much of his shit already. He wasn't. He caught him just by that much of being aware, so it didn't affect him as much. But as they got into their little midst of battle, cause obviously Gojo had to try and be Captain Saberho and tell Seto, go deliver Rikio to to the Tengen, complete the mission. I got this nigga, and he didn't know that Fushiguro don't even have no goddamn. He don't got no cursed energy in him. He don't use no type of cursed technique really. All he got is those cursed tools that's in his fucking shit. That's in his hands that he possesses. And it's like just a little blade and a sword and spear, all types of shit. That's all he got to his name. So that kind of, fucked up Gojo in battle because he couldn't really use his technique like how he wanted to. He had to really like depend on his instincts and go into kind of defensive mode as to where, him being more alert and on offense at the same time with his technique. So that kind of caught him off guard, fucked him up. And he died. He ended up dying because of that shit. He caught that boy lacking. Fushiguro, he like his plan was to wear him out, catch him right at the end when they least suspect it, and pow, end this shit. And that's what he did. I mean, I don't believe Gojo's dead, honestly. It's just too early in the season, for one. And for two, no. That's not how Gojo going out. This man was in the whole first season, live and well, kicking ass. In the movie, kicking ass. Like, no. He ain't dead. If anything, he's taking a nap. He said, I'll let Seto handle this boy. But, yeah. He caught him sleeping. Murked his ass. Slashed and dashed him. Hard to say, Gojo, he underestimated old boy. And he was too full of himself, he can't do that all the time, You gotta be smart. But I guess he learned after that for sure. Like I said, this is prime Gojo and prime Seto, so they're still, developing as they're learning about themselves type of shit. But yeah. So meanwhile Seto, he done made it to the Tengen barrier where they do the assimilation that and shit, the little sacrifice. Right before Rikyo them made her, last goodbyes to her nanny and shit like that. And Seto, I guess him and Gojo talked about this beforehand. And like what if the vessel, reneges or doesn't go through with it? So they were prepared to, fight the Tengen, give the Tengen the pause. So, I mean, hey, push come to shove, they got to duke it out with them niggas. They the strongest for a reason. They are deemed the strongest for that reason. So they felt they could fuck with the Tengen. But yeah, he gives her, another ultimatum, we can turn around. You don't gotta go through with this. You can still live your life, go explore the world, do what you want to do with your friends and your closest loved ones. And we'll handle this. Me and Gojo will handle this. If this is what you want to do, let's go. Let's turn around. And soon as they're, they go to make their departure from the school or from the Tengen barrier, that boy Fushiguro pulled up with the strap, shot her ass right in the dome. Literally pieced her ass right in the dome. That shit was crazy. My mouth dropped I was like, what? Like, damn. At first, I thought it was the Tengen, or somebody watching over the Tengen barrier, like security, something. But nah, that boy Fusuguro, he meant business. He pulled up and secured the bag. Well, not fully, because now he got to fight Seto. And Seto, he seems pretty upset knowing that he just killed his fellow colleague Gojo, and I feel like Seto about to unleash some havoc on that boy. Fuji girl about to see some fear. He about to establish some true meaning of fear in his eyes. That shit's about to get crazy. I can't wait for next episode, man. I can't wait. So, you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Leave some comments, like and subscribe. As I always say, support the fucking corp. And I shall be back the following week with the season finale of Dead City and Secret Invasion. We got a couple season finales. So stay tuned. And as I always say, toodles.